Welcome to another AmerinInstitute.org video. This time we're going to be going over the word Kemet and look at the way our ancestors wrote the word Kemet and the meaning of the word Kemet. And we're going to look at the again we're going to look here at the way our ancestors wrote it. Okay. First of all, let me see here. Find this picture of. Alright, here go the way our ancestors wrote the word Kemet. We can see on this which is called a tekken or whatnot, the big stones obelisk. And alright, here go the symbol on our ancestors with the way our ancestors made it. Okay, here go first of all the symbol for black is right here that I'm circling around. And then we see the owl, and then we see like a half of a circle, and then down here we see a circle with 4 triangles or 4 pyramids on the inside of it. And we're gonna go over this. This is the sign for this right here represents Kemet. This is the word Kemet, the way our ancestors wrote it. And this is supposed to be like K-M and T, which is Kemet, black land or whatnot. And then this is the black, and again the owl, and then the circle with the 4 pyramids inside of it. Okay, first of all, we'll just look at this symbol here. We'll focus on analyzing this symbol and seeing exactly what is this, what is it a picture of, or whatnot. We know that it's the symbol for black. We can go here and look at Wikipedia real quick and see what they know about it. A lot of times they can okay, we'll copy and paste here what they say about it here.
The Egyptian hieroglyph for black in Gardner's sign list is numbered by 6. Its phonetic value is kilo.
Okay.
The Egyptian hieroglyph for black in Gardner's sign list is numbered by 6. Its phonetic value is KN. The Wörterbuch Egyptische Sprache, Dictionary of the Egyptian Language, lists no less than 24 different terms of KN indicating black, such as black stone, metal, wood, hair, ice, animals, and people.
Okay, then they show a picture of it over here, which is the KM symbol, I6. They say that's the number I6. The symbol for KM is black right there. And we see again, this is the wavery lines. This is the symbol that we're analyzing right now. They say that this is a a lot of they people believe it may be a picture of a or could be a picture of some crocodile skin and with spines coming out of it. That's what they think. It may be a picture of crocodile skin with spines coming out of it. But we don't really see why our ancestors would use crocodile skin with spines coming out of it as the symbol for black. It doesn't really have any relation to black, because crocodiles are not black, and their skin is not black, and their spines are not black, and it pretty much doesn't have anything to do with blackness. So we're gonna look into blackness and see how would blackness be related to this symbol, and why would our ancestors make it use that as a symbol. So we go to Wikipedia here and look at the definition of black here. We'll select this here, copy and paste it into our reader here.
Black is the color of objects that do not emit or reflect light in any part of the visible spectrum. They absorb all such frequencies of light.
Okay, it says black is the color of objects that do not emit or reflect light in any part of the visible spectrum. They absorb all such frequencies of light. See, what we're dealing with here when we talk about blackness, we talking about light, we talking about frequencies of light.
Black is the color of objects that do not emit or reflect light in any part of the visible spectrum. They absorb all such frequencies of light.
Okay. And
all such frequencies of light.
Okay. It all frequencies of light. So we look at, well, what does a frequency of light look like? Since we talking about absorbing light, black is that's what black does. It absorbs light. And when we look at pictures of frequencies of light, what we see here is wavery lines. These lines waving and whatnot. And when we see the frequencies here in this picture, we see the wavy lines. And here in this picture, we see the wavery lines. And here are a bunch of more wavery lines. And then when we look at our ancestors' picture of a black, it actually shows on this end you got the wavery lines, but on this end you have no wavery lines. So that's pretty much showing a picture of blackness. It's showing frequencies of light on this end, a whole bunch of wavery lines here, but on this side it has no lines or no waveriness in it, no frequencies. So this is showing that the waveriness or the wavy lines has been absorbed and turned into one blackness. All these wavery lines got absorbed here and turned into blackness. So that's why our ancestors used this as a symbol to represent blackness. It shows wavery lines being moving over here to straight line that's one up and down line that's not having any waves in it. So it shows frequencies on this side, no frequencies on this side. So it's pretty much showing frequencies of light being absorbed and turned into blackness, or being absorbed into blackness or whatnot. So that's why our ancestors use this as a symbol for blackness, because this is a picture of blackness. It shows wavery frequencies being turned into one straight up and down blackness. Okay, so there we see on our ancestors' tech, and it shows that that's why this is a symbol for blackness. Now we see the owl is the second symbol here that we see. And the owl, we know that owls are known for being wise and smart and all these type of things or whatnot, and they can see in the dark, and they are nocturnal. They can see in blackness. They can see in the darkness. And also our ancestors used the owl to represent the M sound, the M, which is like m, which is why they call us Moors or whatnot. The Moor, the M, the Moors are the ones. The owl is the M. The Moors who are the ones who can see in the darkness. And then also we pretty much black people or whatnot and everything. Our skin is dark and everything, and we can see in the dark and whatnot. So that's what the owl is. And then the owl is pretty large here or whatnot, which showing that it is a pretty important part of Kemet. Is the owl, the intelligence in the darkness, the wisdom in the darkness, the awareness in the darkness, the one who can see in the dark, or the people who can see in the dark, which is us, the Moors or whatnot. And then so we see all frequencies of light being turned into one line here, which is pretty much represent no frequencies of light, which is darkness. And we see the owl, who can see in the darkness. And then now we go over here to the next symbol. So we established that this symbol represents black. This symbol represents us, our people, the Moors, the owl who can see in the dark, the intelligence in the darkness, and the M sound and whatnot. And then now we go over here to the next symbol, which is a half of a circle and everything, which pretty much represents like the sun, a rising sun or whatnot, or a new birth and everything. And then so we see here the rising sun coming up and everything. And then next we see another symbol here is a circle with which has been with 4 pyramids inside of it, 4 triangles inside of it, 1 triangle, 2 triangle, 3 triangle, 4 triangles. We see a circle with 4 triangles inside of it, which is pretty balanced. You see this triangle looks balanced with this one. This one looks balanced with that one. This one and is inside of a circle. So this symbol here, it represents divine order. It represents because this is something that doesn't really just, you won't really just see 4 perfect pyramids, and inside of a circle measured the exact different lengths from each other and everything. All this is highly measured and calculated and whatnot, and inside of a perfect circle, and perfectly divided and everything, and set up into four parts, is organized. So this is representing divine order. So we see here at the start of this, the first symbol here is all frequencies of light turning into darkness, or going into darkness, going into the one blackness with no light, which is darkness. So all frequencies of light over here going into a place with no frequencies of light, which is darkness. Then the owl who can see in the darkness, the Moors are people and everything, us and everything, the dark people who can see in the dark and everything. And then we see over here new, and we see a highly organized symbol here that comes out of the darkness, and born inside of a new day or whatnot and everything. So it's pretty much showing all frequencies of light coming into darkness, and then the intelligence in the darkness, which is us. We create the new highly organized way of life and everything, which is again, we see it is represented by 4 pyramids that are balanced with each other and balanced across from each other and inside of a perfect circle. And that's pretty much the meaning of Kemet, or the whole kind of story of Kemet. And that's pretty much exactly what we do, is we take in all frequencies of light and we absorb them all into darkness, which is us. We the darkness or whatnot. And the owl who can see in the dark and everything, the Moors, represented by the owl, and the M sound is represented by the owl. And then over here we see the this symbol right here, which looks like a rising sun or whatnot, or look like a half of a circle. That represents the T sound and everything. And that's Mit, the dark Mit, pretty much Kemet. And then we see here the highly organized symbol, or the symbol that's been balanced and put into perfect order, and that's been put into pretty much perfect balance and truth and justice and righteousness, and everything has been put into the right way or whatnot. So that's a more deeper look into what the symbol, what the Kemetic the symbol of Kemet, KMT, what it represents and everything. Pretty much that's pretty much like shows it and everything. All right, well, I want to say Mirit, which means love, Hinu, which means like praise and respect, and Dua, which means like thanks, and then Necharu, which means like the spirits of nature, the forces of nature, and everything, the forces that can be felt but not seen, and pretty much all Necharu that give us life and everything, all the spirits of nature that created us and everything. So Mirit, Hinu, Dua, Necharu, love, praise, and thanks to the divine spirits of nature. Okay, Mirit, Hinu, Dua, Necharu.